So we will discuss the threats of ARP poisoning and what the attacker can do using ARP poisoning. So he can, this is quite obvious, he can do packet sniffing, sniffs traffic over a network or part of the network. Session hijacking, steals valid session information and uses it to gain unauthorized access to an application. Actually, there is a separate module called session hijacking. So that module will explore in detail about the session hijacking. For now, using ARP poisoning, we keep in mind that we can perform session hijacking. Next, VoIP call tapping uses port mirroring, which allows the VoIP call tapping unit to monitor all network traffic and picks only the VoIP traffic to record by MAC address. Manipulating data. ARP spoofing allows attackers to capture and modify data or stops the flow of traffic. Man in the middle attack. Again, this is quite obvious. Data interception intercepts IP address, MAC address, and VLANs connected to the switch in a network. Connection hijacking. In a network, the hardware addresses are supposed to be unique and fixed, but a host may move when its host name changes and use another protocol. In connection hijacking, an attacker can manipulate a client's connection to take complete control. Connection resetting. The wrong routing information could be transmitted due to hardware software error. In such cases, if a host fails to initiate a connection, the host should inform the address resolution module to delete this information. The reception of data from the host will reset a connection timeout in the ARP entry used to transmit data to that host. This entry in the ARP module is deleted if the host does not send any information for a certain period of time. Stealing passwords. An attacker uses forged ARP replies and tricks target hosts into sending sensitive information such as usernames and passwords. DOS attack links multiple IP addresses with a single MAC address of the target host that is intended for different IP addresses, which will be overloaded with a huge amount of traffic. How to defend against ARP poisoning? Implementation of dynamic ARP inspection DAI prevents poisoning attacks. DHCP snooping database contains mapping of IPs and MAC addresses along with port IDs. If any attacker tries ARP spoofing, switch compares the attacker's IP and MAC in the DHCP snooping database. If any entry of this MAC with other IP is already found, then switch discards the packet. DHCP snooping must be enabled. Also, DAI must be enabled. If the host system in a network holds static IP addresses, DHCP snooping will not be possible. In such situations, you have to perform static mapping that associates an IP address to MAC address. So how to configure DHCP snooping is explained in the below commands. So configuring DHCP snooping in global configuration mode. Switch config IP DHCP snooping. Configuring DHCP snooping for VLAN. Switch config IP DHCP snooping VLAN 10. Control Z. So now to view the DHCP snooping status, show IP DHCP snooping. Switch DHCP snooping is enabled, and it shows various messages like DHCP snooping is configured for what are all the WANs and what are all the other interfaces. So ARP spoofing detection tools XARP